Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP, and today we're heading back to Normandy, France, 1944 for another game of bolt action. So yeah, we're back in France again, and we're going to be debuting a brand new army to the channel today, the British Commandos, and we're also going to be using some of our new terrain as well. So exciting game here for us in the Nerd Cave. Andre gets to use his beloved British, and we got a bunch of new stuff, so let's go ahead and get started. We begin the briefing with the terrain, as usual, and tonight's mat is the Medieval City mat by Cigar Box. Super awesome mat, great layout, great cobblestones, lots of room for buildings, just a cool mat. Check out the description if you want to get one for yourself. We're also using some of our new Micro Art Studio buildings. I did a review on these not that long ago. You can find it on the channel where we take a deep dive in them, put them together, and take a close look at them. So check that out, super awesome. So we got that building there, the restaurant, the gas station with the pumps, another restaurant here, and then we have 3 sheds. Those are all the Micro Art Studio stuff we have. And the super cool thing about these is they have windows. All of the buildings come with windows, which is a very nice touch. I've never seen on MDF terrain before, but really cool. So yeah, check out the description again if you want to get some of these buildings for yourself. Game wise, we're going to have some hedges and some tall wooden fences. These are going to be 2-inch visibility across, soft cover. All of the buildings are going to be hard cover. These fences here are going to be soft cover, but don't block line of sight. Other than that, these barrels, they're just terrain. They're not going to blow up or anything if you shoot them. And dense terrain, we have some here, and I think a small little patch over there. And that is pretty much it for the terrain. Tonight we will be playing the sectors mission from the rulebook. So in this one we're going to break the table into quarters, and we'll dice off to see who gets to pick a long edge, and they will pick one of the 2 sectors in that along that long edge, I should say. And then the opponent will deploy in the opposite sector, and they can deploy their entire army if they choose, or they can leave up to half in reserve, although there is no outflanking, as that would make it quite easy to get into a sector. So other than that, you can't deploy within 12 inches of the center of the board, and deployed units can use the hidden rule. There is also a preparatory bombardment for both sides in this game, although the British do not get their special rule for artillery due to the Commandos, which we'll talk about when we go over that army. Other than that, the objective is to win by points. So you get a point for every enemy unit destroyed. You get a point for every neutral sector that you have a unit in, and you get 3 points for every one of your units in the enemy sector. So should lead to a lot of movement, hopefully. That's the idea here. And other than that, pretty straightforward mission. So let's go ahead and look at the forces. So we begin with the Commando army. So quick background story on these guys. Our friend Simon, who runs a painting service called Tabletop Painting, contacted us, asked if we would like to have a Commando army on the channel. Of course we said yes, and I swear within 4 days they were painted and shipped. So incredibly fast turnaround time here. They are tabletop quality. They are not going to win any awards, but at tabletop level, they look good, and that's what's important to us. So if you would like an army done fast at a reasonable rate, you can contact Simon. There's a link to his Facebook page in the description. If you don't have Facebook, you can contact me, and I will get you in contact with Simon. They were also well packed. All the bayonets, everything was together when they got here. So all around great service and very fast. So thank you, Simon. Alright, so this is the Late War Commando Troop Northwest Europe Army Commandos from the D-Day British and Canadian Sectors book. And this is 995 points with, I believe, 10 order dice. So we start out up here. We have our captain. So again, straight to the captain. We're skipping lieutenant, which is super awesome. We got Captain Josh Bruder along with one of his men with submachine guns. Then we're going to have 3 sections. So the first section here, commanded by Olivier Decalone, it is going to be 8 commandos, SMG, corporal, and there's going to be 2 light machine guns. They've been upgraded to the Vickers K, which is an extra shot per machine gun, and the rest are rifles. Then we have another 8-man section here, commanded by Doug Eaglesham, and it's got 1 Vickers K, and the rest rifles. And then lastly, we have the last section under the command of Corporal Chris Reed, and this is going to be a 6-man section with 5 SMGs and 1 rifle. We also have a Commando 2-inch mortar, Commando Piat, and then I had to bust out some of my own models to fill them out, but they're all Commandos. We got a Commando Vickers machine gun, we got a Commando medium mortar, so 2 mortars in this list, with spotter, a Commando sniper, and the loader or the assistant has been upgraded to have SMG. And then we got the Humber armored car. It's a 7+ fully enclosed armored car with a light AT gun and a coax machine gun. Alright, so there's some special selector rules for this list. The first one is limited support, so they don't get the bombardment or artillery support Army special rules from the rule book. So no free observer, which I'm sure Andre is not going to be happy with. But to make up for that, they have close quarters combat troops. So they get tough as boots for free, which gives them extra attacks in the in close combat. They're also all tough fighters. And these weapon teams can fire small arms as well, which is interesting, instead of their normal weapon. They also have a rule called ready to take charge, which means if a commando section or subsection leader gets taken out on a 3+, one of the other guys takes over for as the squad leader. Then we have no time for baggage, which just means all transports must be veteran, which we don't have any transports. And that's pretty much it. So a bunch of tough fighters. Oh, and they get their extra special rules for free as well. So they get tough as boots for free, and then they get 1 extra, which I'm pretty sure Andre is going to take up and at 'em. So a lot of up and at 'em, charging, tough fighting veterans with extra attacks. So it should be pretty nasty. And that's it for the Commandos. And here we have the German force. So this is taken from the German Normandy Selector. This is 996 points and 9 order dice. So in command we have Lieutenant Jens Kopke and his guy. They're going to be regular, both with assault rifles. We're going to have 2 regular sections of Grenadiers. Each one is going to be an NCO with an assault rifle, 2 additional assault rifles, 1 LMG, and 2 Panzerfausts. We just have 1 squad of veteran Grenadiers. It's going to be this pretty close. It's going to have SMG Sergeant, 2 LMG teams, and then 2 Panzerfausts. I have a regular sniper, regular medium mortar with spotter, regular MG42 on tripod, regular Kübelwagen with machine gun, so no transport capacity there. And finally we're going to bust out the Wirbelwind, which is pretty nasty. It's got the 4 auto cannons, the flak Vierling. It's a 9+ open topped flak tank, and it's pretty nasty with the 4 cannons, like I said, and then a forward facing medium machine gun. So that will be the German list, and we're ready to get started. Alright, so Andre's here. We've rolled. I've won the roll, so I picked this table edge, and I picked this sector to be my home sector, which means Andre got that sector over there. And we've already deployed. Oh, I forgot, we're doing pre-game barrage as well, Andre.
Oh.
So we'll roll for that after I go over deployment. So from what we can see from this side, Andre's got Decalone there with his twin Vickers K machine guns. He's also got his Vickers MG on tripod there. Got his armored car, Piat. So one thing I forgot to mention in the list, all of the Commandos are on bicycles. So they get a free 24-inch run on a road. So he does have his Piat on his bikes there, and his 2-inch mortar on bikes there. He's got his sniper there, armored car there. And for me, I have my spotter for my mortar. Oh, Andre's mortar spotter is inside the garage there. My mortar spotter is kind of looking out both ways here. My sniper, my machine gun, my veteran squad with 2 MGs here, heavy mortar, the Wirbelwind here, which really screwed up Andre's deployment, my Kübelwagen with machine gun, and then a regular squad here. I did leave 1 regular squad in reserve. Andre left his SMG squad in reserve. And then back here, Andre's got, who do we have back here? We have Captain Bruder, and it looks like Corporal Eaglesham with the single Vickers K machine gun back here.
And my mortar's back there.
Oh, and the mortar as well. So yeah, I pulled all my dice first. Andre pulled his one.
I deployed first.
Andre deployed that, and then all of my dice came out. And I deployed everything, and then Andre deployed everything after me. So not a good start, but the
didn't really matter.
Whirlwind is in a good spot, I guess. It's really screwed up Andre's deployment. So anyway, pre-game barrage. Here we go. Okay, mine's going off. Roll yours, Andre.
We both have one?
We both have one. And I believe yours is going off too. So we'll go ahead and go through everything and then figure it out. Pre-game barrage has come in for everybody. And as far as hits go, we had 1 pin here, 1 pin here, nothing on the car, nothing on the Piat, 2 pins on the 2-inch mortar, 2 pins on the sniper, 1 direct hit on the squad back there, Eagle Sham squad with no kills, 2 pins. 2 pins on the officer, or is that 1?
1.
1 pin on the officer and
1
on the mortar. And then for me, I had 2 on my spotter, 2 on the sniper, 1 on the heavy mortar, 1 on the squad, nothing on the machine gun, 2 on the whirlwind, 1 on the Kubo wagon, and 1 on the squad over here. So a bunch of pins out there from the barrage, but other than that, no damage. So we're ready to begin.
No harm done.
No harm done, except for a lot of pins. So we'll go ahead and start the game. Go for it, Andre Bagman. That's me. Well, do we start rallying? I guess we start rallying stuff.
Now, move them all. You need to assault.
Move. Okay, I'll think of.
You need to take the fountain.
Think what I want to do. Whirlwind is pin free. Next die is one of Andre's. 2-inch mortar is rallied. Gonna be a bunch of rallies here. Rally my sniper. Oh shit! I almost fell over. 9.
9.
He makes it just.
9.
9. You don't rally. No, I do.
9. You rolled a 9.
One of Andre's. The armored car will rally.
No.
Oh no, it's got nothing. That's right. It's ready to rock and roll.
9.
What do you have to roll for then? Oh, the sniper. Okay, I'm sorry. Sniper rally got a 9.
Yeah.
As if you didn't notice.
But you're the Germans.
Another one of Andre's.
This dude back here.
Okay, there's a squad behind that building there. He's going to be pin free, it looks like, as well. Let's go through all this. Another one of Andre's. The mortar.
Mortar's going to fire.
Doesn't he have 2 pins?
1 pin.
Oh, 1 pin. Okay. No problem. Yeah, he got it.
No problem whatsoever.
Okay, Andre's mortar passed his order. And I guess via the spotter, he's going to fire.
No.
It's a miss.
This is bold action. I expected a hit there.
You haven't been doing good on your mortar hits lately. Not like you used to. Another one of Andre's. Olivier's squad has ran 12 inches up and through this yard here. Next die. Another one of Andre's. Okay. And he'll rally the machine gun.
No.
Oh. He's just going to do something.
So 1 pin.
1 pin. Andre's Vickers machine gun has just run up to the other side of the garage here along the fence, staring out that direction. Another one of Andre's. This is the opposite of the deployment phase.
My
reserves are going down.
Reserves will go down.
Okay. Hey, look at that, a German die. What do I have left?
Everything. Everything.
Failed my order to run these guys. So, veteran squad, first lieutenant, which I forgot to mention. He's a first lieutenant. Still couldn't pass the order. Rolled an 11.
Try again.
Another one. Okay. Well, let's see. What do I have left? How about the Kubo wagon? Let's try to pass an order with the Kubo wagon, shall we? A 10. He doesn't.
Wow.
Man. Okay. Well, we are not starting out well at all with the.
Here, try again. You're on a roll, Travis.
Even with not counting pins, it wouldn't have worked. All right, let's try to pass an order with these guys. Hey, they pass an order. Okay.
No problem.
That squad has charged across the road, and we've occupied the building. Another one of Andre's. Captain Bruder passed his order, but decided just to kind of hang out back here behind the restaurant. Another one of mine. My reserve's down. Another one of Andre, so he still got his armored car.
So you got 3 dice in here.
Yeah, I got my mortar, my officer, and the machine gun. Hasn't gone yet. Andre's moved his armored car around 12 inches, wheeled vehicle, up by the fountain, and he's going to take a shot at my whirlwind. You only get 1 shot, but you still missed. Either way, those both would have missed. You needed a 4. I guess combined they would have been a hit.
That was a 4.
Yeah. But that's a light AT gun, so it's only 1 shot. It's not an auto cannon.
I was thinking I needed to roll 2 and get 5 or more.
Oh no, that's chain of command.
Yep.
Another one of Andre's. Andre's Piat has rode his bike, pedaled his bike as fast as he could.
I don't see any Germans.
Up to there. He was able to stay out of the arc of the machine gun. But I could do a turn and still fire at -1, but whatever. Oh, and the rest are mine, so alright, figure it out. So I'm going to have my machine gun fire. So he's going to rotate. It's going to be -1. Small team is also -1. Are we within 6?
I'm pretty sure I was over
We
6.
might be. That'd be a hell of a thing.
Nice.
Oh, we are within 6, so that's going to reduce the small team. So back to 4s. Whoa.
Wonderful. They're
Actually,
dead.
that only. Well, they're veterans, so I still got to get 5s. But yeah, the close range got me 1 extra hit, so not bad shooting. Let's see if we can get a couple 5s.
What the hell just happened?
There goes the.
And
They fell off their bike.
there's my chance to take out the whirlwind.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. My heavy mortar passed his 1-pin order. And with the spotter here, we're going to fire at Olivier's squad. So heavy mortar, needing a 6. It's a 3.
So close.
We're halfway there. My last die is Jens, Lieutenant Kopke here, and I think similar to Bruder, we're just going to kind of hang out back here. So that'll be the end of turn 1. Turn 2, here we go. It's a German die. Okay, I think the first thing I want to do is try to pass an order again with these guys. Come on. We got a first lieutenant there with veterans. We have 1 pin.
All you need is
How hard can it be?
get a 12. You haven't gotten a 12 yet.
Hey, we pass. Thank God. I've had First Lieutenant Kopke. So he's a first lieutenant. He gets 2 dice, plus he's German, so he gets 3 dice plus his own. So I had this squad, the veteran squad passed order. They moved up here. Kopke went with them. I'm going to have the heavy mortar fire again, and then I had the whirlwind. He advanced out, and Andre recce'd away. So he's out there down with no targets. So the only thing I have really to do is to fire the heavy mortar, which we will again fire at these guys over here. Give Andre a chance to go down. He's not going down. Okay, needing a 5 this time. Oh man, it would have been a 5, that stupid gas tank, or gas pump. It was a 6 and then it bounced back to a 3.
So you're saying I should have gone down.
You should have gone down. Okay, so but the downside of that is I pulled 4 dice. Half my dice almost out of the bag in one go here.
Yeah, but I can't do anything. So I can't. You got 1 target out there that I can't harm. So
Hey, remember you can put pins on it with rifle fire.
yeah, but then I'm exposed to getting obliterated by it.
Yeah,
If I can shoot you, you can probably shoot me.
one of Andre's. Andre's sniper. Nick Shantz is gonna fire.
Pew.
Oh, it's a hit. Oh, and he's firing at my sniper, so just needing a 4 to take him down. Man, it's rolling all over the place. Oh, he's dead. He's killed my sniper.
Headshot.
Shantz has taken out the German sniper.
Was that a one-man sniper team?
Huh?
One-man sniper team? Is that a
It's
kill
a kill
point?
Yep, it is a kill point.
Oh wow.
So we both got a kill point. I killed Andre's Piat, he's killed my sniper. Alright, next die. One of mine. Put my squad in this building on ambush. Just in case any commandos decide to pop out over there.
And that was my bad. I should have I actually brought those guys in over there before that happened.
Probably.
Well, I wanted to kill your sniper before he
Before he got to fire.
took something out. So.
Another one of Andre's. Andre's mortar is going to fire at the whirlwind. Oh, it's a miss. Thankfully. Whew. Didn't need that hit landing in the turret.
Hit the fountain.
Okay. What else do I have here? I think I'm running out of stuff already. I got my reserves. I got my Kubo wagon. I think that's pretty much it for me. Gun's going on ambush. One of Andre's. Captain Bruder has sprinted across the gap to this other building here. And I am going to spring my ambush from the machine gun on him. So I'm needing 5s. Long range, small team. Oh, wow. Look at all those 5s. I got 0 5s.
Wow. Okay.
All 3s and 1s.
Way to draw the fire, sir. That's
Okay,
how
guys.
that's how an officer does it.
Yeah. Sacrificed himself.
Okay.
Another one of Andre's.
The team.
Corporal Eaglesham's section has run up to join Captain Bruder here behind this house. And he's up against the hedge. So the next die.
Captain, I can't believe they didn't fire at us. Only at you.
Another one of Andre's. What do you even have left here?
2-inch
mortar.
No, it's gone. Or yeah, 2-inch
2-incher.
mortar. I got
And your
3
reserves.
dice left.
You got your reserves left.
Reserve.
Oh. And then you got Olivier.
And then one more.
Andre's 2-inch mortar Alfred Wallace has come around on his bike. Another one of Andre's. Corporal Reed and his SMG section have pedaled his ass
Pedal
off.
to the metal.
Pedal to the metal. And he's coming right up here next to the whirlwind.
And let them roll 10-4.
Come on.
We got a biking convoy rocking through the night.
All right, next die.
Do you have any more? You must. There it is.
Yes, I have my Kubo wagon.
Actually, you got one more.
We'll
after
try
that.
to pass an order again.
No, thank you.
Oh, almost insanely heroic, but not quite. Kubo wagon has just kind of popped up here between these buildings, and we're going to turn and fire at Reed's section.
Should have seen that coming.
Oh yeah, like you didn't know that was going to happen. He didn't care though. They're brave. They're commandos. Got 5 hits.
Get a hit on one die.
5 hits. All right, see if we can get any kills though. This is the hard part. 3 kills.
Wonderful.
You did get hosed like you predicted. 3 dead commandos. Oh, you do have a rifle in here, Andre, if you want to take the rifle out. And the meat shield. So 3 dead commandos and a pin.
Is that 50% or is it more than 50%?
That is 50%.
So.
Oh wait, no, it was 7. No, you had
No, I
6
had
guys?
6
Yeah,
guys.
so it is, yeah, you're...
50%, is that a check?
Yes, hold on. Reed will now check morale at -1, so needing a 9. Oh, I saw a 6, but he did pass. I was like, he can't fail. I mean, he can, but... Okay, next one. You said I had 1 left? Oh, my reserves.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's Andre. So you still got these 2 units over here.
Yep.
Just going to have his Vickers put a pin on the vehicle.
Woo!
Yeah, we got one. Just barely. But
Just
he
a
did.
pin. Just a pin.
Nothing but a pin. Just. Alright, next.
Hey,
That's mine.
reserves before
My reserves.
my
Okay.
last dudes.
This squad, my reserves, have come in here behind the hedge. Thought about bringing them in over here, but I don't want to get too close to those guys. So we're going to line the hedge here and put down some fire. So we're going to come in. All but 1 assault rifle can reach. And we're going to fire at that Vickers. So it's 6s for the yellows and 5s for the blues. So we got 1 hit. 1 hit.
Wow.
1 hit.
One hit, one.
Look out. Wow.
I'll take a pin.
1 hit. Actually, I got 1 more rifle here that I thought was a loader, but he didn't hit anyway. Well, I put a pin on him. So I think the last die is these guys, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Corporal Olivier and his commando subsection have just leapt over the fence. And that is it for turn 2, so we'll move on to turn 3. Alright, here we go. Let's
getting kind of important now.
Kinda. How many units do I get to lose for not pulling the dice?
Come on, Germans.
Yay, there's one.
Have Kopke, First Lieutenant Kopke is going to pull 3 more. So 1 for this squad, 1 for this squad, and 1 for the mortar. So we'll go ahead and see what they're going to do. First, I've had my veteran squad move up here. I weighed the risks. I'll take it. I'm going to fire at the Vickers. He went down, though. So 7s. I got 2 possibilities. So let's see if those do anything. Come on, let's put another pin on them. Nope, nothing. Nothing but a nothing.
Nothing
Okay.
from nothing.
And they went on
nothing.
ambush. Now it's time for the mortar. Lastly, my heavy mortar via the spotter out of this window, who can see these guys here, will fire around. Or should I try to take your... Hey, I could try to hit your sniper. Same thing, right? I need a 6 either way. Yeah, let's go for the sniper. I don't want him sniping my officer and stuff.
Oh man, I gotta take out your spotter now.
Want to go down? Okay. Die, sniper. Oh, shit, no.
Maybe not.
Not even close. Way off. There we go. All right, so that's
Split the
everything.
difference.
Oh, I forgot to fire my officer here. He'll fire his 4 shots, needing 7s as well. Nope. Man, no.
All right.
I have rolled really bad except for when I fired at Reed. Next die.
I don't know that you've been rolling really bad, but okay.
One of Andre's. So he's over here now. He chased my Kuba wagon off. Reverse. Beep. Beep. We're coming back. Okay, it's a German die. I'm going to have my machine gun fire at the 2-inch mortar, Alfred Wallace.
The Piat team mentioned they should probably
Oh,
go
yeah,
down.
the Piat team. Go down, guys. Those final words.
We're going down!
So I need 6s because he went down. All right, come on, machine gun. Let's get a hit. Come on. Not even a 5. Oh, my God. One of Andre's. All right, Commando's sniper. Nick's chance on my ends.
Woo!
Oh, it's a miss. That's what we were banking on.
Yep.
Paid off. Another Andre dice. Mortaring the squad on the end.
This would be a really good place to get lucky.
No. It's a 4. Definitely would have been nice to get lucky there.
That would
Next
have been
die.
good.
Germans. The whirlwind, he advanced. That's the road, so he was an 18-inch advance. He moved all the way up here to the corner. And then Andre, again, wrecked, but he's on the road, so he was able to go way back here. But I can still see the front, barely. But he's going to be in hard cover, moved, and I am over 24. So long range, so I'm needing 7s. Hey, 2 possibles again. Come on, whirlwind. You can do it. Let's get a pin on him. Nope. Nothing, but I did drive him off. I'm over here now.
Again?
Again, yeah. Next die. Nowhere to run now, Andre. Okay, British dice.
What do you mean?
Yeah. Okay, you go behind the house. All right, then. Olivier's section, they just pulled up a little bit behind this dense terrain, out of the sight of my spotter. So this is my last one, right?
Yep,
And that's those guys in the building. I was
it is.
contemplating running them into the church, but I still can't see. It's a little bit too far from that hedge. It would be nice if I get in there and line those windows and cover that way. So, but I can't, and really I see no reason to move out of that building at this point, so I'm getting the points for that sector right now. So yeah, I'll just go on ambush.
Woohoo!
And then what do you have left? Stuff back there?
I will pull a die and pull my other die with my officer.
Okay, so Bruder will, Captain Bruder will do his thing. Here we go, turn 4. We got a Commando Mad Rush coming across here. Ah, the Germans.
Of course.
Well, the whirlwind sees some pretty juicy targets over here.
Of course. And of course I didn't spread out well enough.
So I could just turn my turret in place, not move, and just start blasting, which, how could I pass up that? I gotta do it. Change of plans. I was gonna turn the turret, fire at them. He was gonna go down, but I was thinking about it. He'll probably run into the building. I could just fire at the building. and not have to worry about him being down. But what I had said at the end of last turn was I was going to put this guy on ambush with the first die if I got it, just so that I can fire at Reed and his guys when they decide to do something. Alright, a British die. So Captain Bruder, he moved himself up here between the building. So he did he's a captain, so he pulled a bunch of dice. He pulled, so he moved himself up there. He had Wallace and his 2-inch mortar run up as well. And then he had Eaglesham squad run up as well. And last thing he did is we put Reed's squad down. So I've lost my chance to ambush. So I'm going to have to hope maybe I can roll a 4 at the end. So next die. So yeah, Andre's got 4 units going into my sector, which is 12 points.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. So my only hope really is to try to pick off some of these small teams, because big team, small team, it doesn't really matter. It's still 3 points. Okay, alright, so German dice. Kopke, I've had him do his thing, so he's pulled his. He's going to do this veteran squad. He's put these guys back on ambush for those guys over there. And we are going to fire at the Vickers. Needing 5s.
Ouch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits on the Vickers.
Damn.
And veterans. 3 dead. He's toast.
5s are kills?
On veterans, yeah.
Damn.
5s are kills, but that's not good enough. Vickers destroyed.
I thought you weren't rolling well tonight.
I wasn't until now.
I don't know. I got a pretty good dead pile over here.
Okay, that's it for me then. So I think that's it. So next die. I got a Commando problem though.
Not when you keep wiping me out every time you hit something.
Another British die. British Mortar is getting in the act, and he's running up now towards the enemy sector. I'm going to have my machine gun fire at the mortar. So my plan here is to get him in the act and get him over into the enemy sector. I got 2 turns after this, so I can waste 1 turn firing. So it's just going to be long range. They're in the open. Needing 4s. Look at all those 6s. That's what I need to get on this roll. Okay, 4 hits. Come on. Machine gun. 1 dead. 1 dead and a pin. Hey, they're a small team now.
Nice. Good planning, boys.
Next
Way
die.
to get small.
Another German. Wirbelwind, he's going to stay put, but we're going to turn and fire. I think we're more than 24 inches probably away. It's close. Maybe not.
It's close.
Oh, we got him. So it's just going to be 3s.
From the breach?
Yep. Alright, here we go. Needing 3s. Ooh, man, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because it's 8 shots.
Yeah. So you've got 8 1-inch templates.
Right.
And you can land on 4 guys.
Okay, we'll figure it out. So I hit 5 of Eaglesham's squad. Plus 2 pen on this. Wait, I think it's only plus 1 pen because it's HE. Yeah, the HE drops it to 1. So I'm going to be only on 4s. So I should get, what, 2 of these?
No. 2.5.
How about 4?
Yeah, well, that's how you roll.
That's how I roll. And I got 2 6s. Nope, 4 dead. And I believe it's D2 pins. And it's 1 pin. So that's a morale test. But you have Bruder right there at plus 2. So as long as you don't roll like an 11 or a 12, you're good. He's good. He passes his morale test. Alright. So Wirbelwind
Wiped out half a squad and
did
won
good.
his first shot.
Did good. Alright, next die.
So are you clear why I was afraid of that thing?
Well, I know why you're afraid of it. It's brutal.
Well, and that was before I figured out I thought I could actually go in buildings with it.
Yeah, and if you go into buildings, it's D3 hits per template instead of
Yeah,
1
remember
inch.
that when we, I had that when we demoed the version 2 rules the
Yep.
first time.
Oh yeah, yeah, wiped out a whole American squad.
That squad just vaporized, and
Yeah.
it wasn't even a good roll.
It's gone. Heavy mortar's going to turn, and we're going to fire at Reed's squad. I can't see it.
It's
A 1. Out of
so
ammo.
close.
So Reed's squad. Okay, next die. My last one, and that's the squad in that building there, which
Yep, and the last 3 are me.
3.
Yep.
So I could either run them out and try to get over there. I could come out and maybe fire. I'm not going to be able to take all these commandos out. There's just no way in hell. Of course, with the whirlwind, I have a fighting chance. Unless he just runs back here, and then I'm screwed. But, man, I'll think about it. Alright, this squad has advanced out of the building. I thought about going around and going over there, but looking at numbers of stuff, I think we're pretty even numbers unless the sniper starts working my small teams. So, what the hell, we're going to come out here and we're going to fire at Eaglesham's squad. Everything needing 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. 7 hits on the Eaglesham squad. And they are veterans. So they're needing 5s. Come on, give me... Well, I'll take 4 kills.
You'd settle for that?
I got 2 kills. And a possible. 2 more dead. So that's another morale test. But you have a captain there at +3. So you're still in good shape here. Oh no, it's a double 6. It's they're out of here. Eaglesham squad has left the building. Even with Captain Bruder there, they fail. Not good. So good job on these boys, and yeah, looking a lot less commando-y over here. And the last 3 dice are Andre's. Andre has taken his armored car, advanced up point blank to the whirlwind. Got a hit.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Point blank.
Okay.
So here we go. If you get a 6, it's a pen. Oh, it's a penetrating hit. Oh God.
Okay, so damage?
Damage. Sadly, it's just 2 pins.
Bloody hell, you're awful.
Oh man, after all that. And I lose my order dice or whatever, but I already went, so it doesn't matter. But I do need to pass the 2-pin order. But you did pen it, so you had a 4 + 6, that's a 10. He's a 9, yeah, it's definitely a penetrating hit. Alright, so you got 2 dice left.
Bastard.
The sniper is run up into the fountain. And you have 1 left, which is these boys here. Okay, so over here, Olivier's not doing anything. These guys were on ambush just for him, but he didn't do anything. So at this point, yeah, it's lucky shot by that thing on the whirlwind for sure. See if he can do it again, and we'll move on to turn 5. Real quick, I'm going to see if this guy can fire. I'm needing a 4+. He can fire.
Of course.
So we are going to fire at... Well, Reed's down, right? You put him down.
Yeah.
So it'd be... Man. Alright, we're going to fire at Bruder. Reed's down, and I'm not within 6, so better chance of hitting the officer here. So it's going to be small team. So just 4s. Only 2 hits. Watch me get 2 5s. And I will never complain about rolling
Watch me be surprised.
for the rest of the game.
Look at the shocked face.
1 5. So you take a wound. You'll lose the assistant, and you'll do a morale test. He passes. And you take a pin. And that'll be it for turn 5. Now we'll move on. Turn 5. Come on, Germans. Come on, whirlwind.
And
It's
yes.
the Germans. Alright, what do we want to do? Heavy mortar at Reed and his 3 guys here. Needing a 5 this time. A 1, yeah, alright. Mortar has done absolutely nothing this whole game. I was going to assault the sniper, but I decided not to. Alright, one of Andre's. So Captain Bruder used his, forgot the name of the rule all the time, but he pulled a bunch of dice. First thing he did, he had Reed do the up and at him, so he had a pin, he ignored it. Charged the Kuba wagon. The Kuba wagon backed up enough, he wasn't able to catch up to him. So the Kuba wagon's back here now, he's there. Bruder himself ran up, and he also ordered the 2-inch mortar team, Wallace, to run into the bottom of the rat bastard. Which I guess means I can't run this guy out now unless I want to fight. Fight. And 2 tough fighters against 3 regulars, I don't know.
Well, now's your chance to find out.
Maybe I'll wait a little bit for that.
So you feeling lucky, punk?
No. Okay, now let's assault them. Let's assault the sniper with this squad. So this squad, they did charge in. No cover from the from the thing. Andre wanted it. We're not doing that.
I'm in the water.
I'll give him it when he gets fired on from
water
the rat
cover.
bastard. But I was more than 6 away, so he's going to get an SMG from the assistant and then a rifle. We've got 3 hits. Okay, these are veterans. So nothing but a pin. Okay, and then I will fight. So the yellows are going to be tough fighters. Needing 5s. Yeah, you're dead. Sniper team destroyed. Let's do our consolidation. 5-inch consolidation. Alright, that squad is now advanced. 5-inch consolidation just moved up towards the restaurant there. To give a name to that restaurant. This one has a name. The other one doesn't.
I'll put him down.
Okay, so the armored car is going down. Sweet.
Well, maybe I should shoot.
Yeah, oh God. Don't shoot.
Actually,
Be hitting on it too.
so I can actually maneuver now if I...
You can do 2 turns and move 24. So this guy, he's moved around, he's gonna get a rear shot onto the vehicle here. Let's see if he can pull it off. He does, he gets a hit. So it gives him a +2 pen, so he's a 6 now against my 9. He gets a 1.
Bloody hell.
Perfect. But it is another pin.
Awesome.
Hey, 3 pins is nothing to sneeze at with a regular.
Yeah, like you really need him to do anything other than just sit there.
Another one of Andre's. Andre's mortar failed its order, so it's just going to sit there between the buildings. Another one of Andre's. Andre's just going to leave these guys here. So they're just going to sit here and get a point at this point. And the last ones are mine. So I got the Whirlwind, I got my machine gun, I got those guys, and I got my officer. Whirlwind will try to rally the 3-shock. Okay. Come on, let's throw our traditional 1. No. Hey, pin free. Whirlwind is pin free. Okay, so after the Whirlwind went, rallied, this squad just ran up. We had a long discussion. Andre talked me into playing it safe instead of rushing this way because he got the first ice, he could have just ran into the building with everyone. And I'd be standing out here,
1 point
my ass
less
in the
on
breeze.
your...
1 point less on my total. So I just ran towards the middle. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have my machine gun fire at the mortar who's down. So, needing 6s, long range down. Hey, I got a hit. Come on. Got a hit. Oh, and a kill. Oh boy. If I get another 6, mortar destroyed.
That would be a problem.
Nope. But another pin, and you do have to take a morale test because you just lost 50% of 2 guys with 2 pins. He's good.
9. Yeah, nothing
No
but
problem.
a pin.
And that's it for turn 5.
I did good.
Turn 6, first die. We'll see. Can you kill my Whirlwind? I'm gonna interrupt. Ooh. Oh, it is yours. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, here we go. So he's moved into my sector. He's gonna get 3 points for that. And if he can take out my Kuba wagon.
Well, I'm actually looking at the rat bastard thinking, do I have a better But I've only got HE1.
It's a 1-inch template, or it'd be D3.
D3.
Yeah,
But
with 3 guys.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
probably
take
about,
take out the Wirbelwind. It's your nemesis.
Yeah. Well,
You needn't a 4 because you moved. And you got a 3. Perfect. But he did get another unit into there. One of mine.
and
Wirbelwind. What can we do with you? So I moved, Kopke's ran over there. So I know it's kind of a weird move versus dice, but the problem is he's got a spotter here with up and at him. And he's a tough fighter. He's a commando. And honestly, I wasn't sure that I could win that fight.
I was pretty sure I could win it.
Yeah, because he could have came out. I'm only a regular. So the spotter could have came out and wiped out my officer, and that could have
This
been
was
game.
why we were having that long discussion about, do you really want to cut it too fine? Because I was counting that your officer was probably going to be dead.
Yeah, well, I noticed it, luckily. Thank
did.
God for
And you got the
Jens's sake.
dice in time.
And I got another dice. So I could assault your mortar. I could really start wiping you out here. I'm going to assault the mortar. He's going to get 1 shot because they have the Commando special rule where weapon teams can fire rifles and stuff. And he missed. He needed a 5 to
Because
get-
I had to fire when you started moving, right?
Right.
But you were in hard cover also.
Yeah, so you missed.
I did need a 7.
Oh, okay.
And speaking of misses.
I got you. I just got you. You only have 1 guy left, so consolidates 4 inches, no problem. I was kind of worried I was going to not be able to get back past the line,
Or
but
you're going to come back this way, or?
I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. We've come around the corner. There we go. Another kill point. So take your mortar dice out.
My mortar's still on the board.
Oh,
I
the
gotta be
spotter.
able to get a die for my spotter. I can still activate
Oh,
it.
okay. All right. Fine.
He's as you pointed out, not your normal, not your normal spotter. Wow, we both
Was it
got
one of
a
yours?
ton of dice. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so spotter is dead. For some reason, we just wanted him to hang around because he's such a badass commando. But when the associated weapon dies, he runs and goes back to the HQ to get assigned to a new mortar. So with that, we are going to call the game, and we'll come back and wrap it up. So the wrap up here, final points. I had 16 points. I had 9 in the enemy sector, 2 in neutral sector. I could have got my mortar into a neutral sector as well. All I had to do was advance over. And then I had 5 kills. So this, just to show you here what the kills look like. This is Andre's dead pile. And then
20 plus
this was mine.
to 2.
This is all I lost in the entire game.
And that was in turn 2.
At the very beginning, yes. I did not lose every single
It's all
squad
full
is
strength.
still full strength. Yeah. I've never had a game where I've lost just 1 sniper, and that's it for the whole game. That's crazy. And then meanwhile, Andre is down to a 2-inch mortar. What's left to read squad? Bruder by himself. The car. Oh, and then he's got this squad over here.
And the guy's
Olivier.
a bastard.
Yeah, and the 2-inch mortar. So it was 16 to 13. So pretty crazy game. The Wirbelwind again shows how badass it is. With nothing to really do anything to it, although Andre did penetrate it from the front and sadly rolled a 1 on it.
Actually, I got hit. I hit it twice. Once from the front, one from the rear.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. No, you missed on the rear. You missed on the rear shot. You hit it from the front. You rolled a 1 on the damage table with the
Okay.
pin. Yeah. So it's
I
a
should have hit it twice.
interesting game. I mean, there's just a lot of running to like trying to get into enemy sectors, which is exactly what I kind of figured. We played this before, but it's been a long time.
I don't remember it going quite like this.
This was a little bit different than when we
This
played
was
it before.
way different. Yeah.
Yeah.
It seemed like we fought over the territory more last time. This
Yeah.
time I just ran and you gunned me down.
You rode on your bike. Bicycles were
I
kind of
do
cool.
like to ride my bicycle.
The
Going bicycling tomorrow morning.
the Piat. The Piat rode his bike up and got quickly gunned down.
I thought that was honestly my only shot at getting your whirlwind, because your other stuff had all rallied, and I didn't really think I'd have another chance to get up close without having everything fire at it. You only had 2 things that could fire at it.
Right.
Maybe it was a horrible decision, but
What the hell?
If I hadn't have done that, would you have just kept the whirlwind back by the bat rastard?
Bat rastard? I don't know. I was always kind of planning on moving it out, at least to the middle, and really just having it sit there and just dominate the middle of the board and say, come on out.
Well,
I shouldn't have probably chased your armored car as long as I did. Should have stopped after the second time or
I was
whatever.
amazed that you were chasing it at all. I was perfectly happy to wreck you out of the way every time you came after me.
Yeah.
But
Oh, well.
it was, yeah, I mean,
I only did fire it once.
well,
The whole game.
And you saw what happened.
Yeah. I was blazing away with that thing like 3 or 4 turns.
But, I mean, it totally dominated the whole game because it allowed, well, you could be in buildings because I didn't have any HE to speak of.
Right.
I couldn't go into buildings because you'd obliterate me. I mean, that's even worse than your normal, that's worse than a howitzer in a building.
Oh yeah, 8D,
Way
8,
worse.
possibly 8D3s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. So all this hard cover, I couldn't use any of it. Where you were in the hard cover, actually you didn't take that much advantage of it.
Not
but,
really. Just my machine guns, really. Oh, and I had those guys in that building
Yeah.
over there for a little while.
But I really couldn't touch anybody that was in a building.
Right.
So, you know, once you kind of went on the rabbit, you know, chasing the rabbit, it's like, well, shit, if I'm lucky, I can squeeze all these guys into that back corner, and you'll actually have to work for the win. But
Nope. Well, my sniper's dead. We're gonna, raise a pint to him tonight. But the rest of the guys are all going home, or at least back to the base camp.
yeah, I can't
Which is
remember
crazy.
the last time we had this lopsided of a kill count.
Yeah, it was. Well, you weren't shooting.
There was
Did your
nothing to shoot
commandos
at.
ever shoot anything?
There was nothing to shoot at, Travis.
I don't think your commandos fired a shot in the entire game.
There was nothing to shoot at.
Yeah, there wasn't nothing to shoot.
You were the stuff that you were firing was in hard cover or invulnerable.
You fired the Vickers at the Whirlwind once.
Well, and I got a pin on him.
Yep. Barely.
Which that was actually my initial strategy was, okay, I've got enough stuff here. If I fire everything at the Whirlwind every turn, I can get 2 or 3 pins on it every turn. And I can maybe survive and do a slow advance across, and maybe all of the small arms fire won't totally destroy me before I get across.
Which normally is true with veterans. But for some reason in this game, I was rolling 5s to kill like crazy. Normally when we play, veterans are very hard to kill, but yeah, his veterans are getting wiped out. But yeah, I think putting a bunch of pins on it is a great strategy.
But then you started
Moved, driving around.
started the chase, and it's like, well, that's a lot easier than putting pins on it, and it allowed me to do my full runs. I thought I was going to take the machine gun squad and run into the church, and then teleport down, and
Oh, but then I put that squad in there on ambush.
yeah. So that kind of shut down this
Right.
side a little bit. But yeah, I mean, your Kuba wagon
Oh yeah.
almost held off that whole advance up that edge.
Yeah, that's right. The Kubwagen took out half a Reed squad, and then he was just drawing them back. And he killed, and he also killed one of those guys, the officers guy too. So yeah, Kubwagen, good job. Whirlwind, good job. This thing did a pretty good job. He drew the Kubwagen out, actually hit it, penned.
He was
Put a couple
really the
pins on
only
it.
one that did much of anything.
Right.
I'm I'm totally blown away that he's still alive. Actually, if we played out the rest of the turn, he probably
Yeah.
wouldn't be. But
The Kubo wagon would have
would
lit his
destroy
ass
him.
up.
But yeah,
Let's see what would happen here. Eating threes,
that's only one. That's only 7 hits.
so that's +2, +3, +4 because I'm from behind and you're a 7.
You need a 2.
So these are nothing. So what did I say?
No. +4.
Yeah.
And a
So
7.
that's a tie
so
and 2 pens.
2 pins and a
So let's
glass.
see the 2 pens. Yeah, he'd be dead. He would have been killed by the whirlwind.
Although that was less of a destructive kill than I would have expected.
Yeah.
But yeah, all you had to do is shoot at me once, and I was, well, that's a shot from behind though.
Yeah.
But honestly, I was going to be pretty much immobilized, with the pins I'd take from all that HE. How many?
I think it's you would only take D3 or D2, something like not much. It's not. Plus, it's not HE. I was firing armor piercing at you, so it's just 1 pin.
Oh.
Yeah. If I was firing HE at you, it would only be a +1 pen, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, it would definitely be AP rounds coming down range on that one. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a pretty crazy game. Yeah, I've never. This is definitely the most lopsided body count game we've ever had. One sniper team versus like 20 commandos, which in all veteran force against a mostly all regular force.
And you
You
didn't
don't-
take any
You don't ever see
casualties.
I mean,
Yeah. This is
You would expect to see it the other way around.
most bizarre.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's a good game. Came out very bizarre, like Andre said, and but entertaining and pretty fun.
Seemed a lot closer than, well,
It was
the
close.
the point score actually wound up semi-close,
Right.
or at least close enough we had to do math at the end, which isn't always the case.
Yeah. So even though Andre got beat down with kills,
I just got absolutely destroyed, but
point wise, yeah, we were kind of like, maybe Andre does have a chance here.
Well, it was sort of like when you almost rolled that foobar out here. It's like
Oh, yeah.
one foobar can just really ruin your game on turn 5.
Yeah, because these guys had a pin when I went to charge the mortar, and we were like, oh, what if we foobarred and like Panzerfausted the back of this?
and then ran off
No, it's
out of
definitely-
the sector.
That'd be bolt action happens right there. That's what they mean when they say bolt action. Yeah, I'm about to win. No, you foobarred and you Panzerfausted the back of your tank and it's dead and you lost 3 points, and
And the other guys.
that's why you play it out to the last turn.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, that'll do it for this game. So thanks to Andre for coming out, and thanks to all the guys who came and hung out with us on the live stream tonight. We really appreciate it. And again, thanks to Simon for painting these commandos and sending them to us. Super awesome minis. So check out Simon's painting service, which I talked about at the beginning. Check the link in the description as well. And as usual, check out our Patreon page if you want to help the channel and get some bonus content, plus our other social media stuff, Facebook group, and all that other good stuff. So with that, we'll say thanks for watching, guys. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time.